Alright guys, so you want to start off with a nice clean face, and the first step that I'm going in with is white face paint. Now, there's different brands out there, so some might require you to do more than one coat because they're not as pigmented. Luckily, I got away with doing just one coat with this. Now you could actually bring this down to about however length you want it to be. I took it down to a little bit past the neck, and that just depends on the outfit you're wearing or whatever it is that you're doing really. So coming up next, I'm going in with a pink lip pencil, and basically what I'm doing is mapping out the area of where I want the mouth to be. And that's just going to help me have a guideline of where to put the latex and the paper. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm grabbing some liquid latex, and basically what I did is that I grabbed some toilet paper, and how it's 2-layered, I split it so I could have the thin layers on both sides. And I'm using the thin strips of the toilet paper, and I am basically lining them up against that line that I made in the beginning. Had I had no line, it would have been a little bit more difficult for me to kind of know where I was going with this. Now, basically what you want to do is just stack on those thin strips of the toilet paper and just stack them up with more and more latex. Now this does take a little bit of time to dry, so you want to go ahead and make sure that this is the first step that you're doing, so that way while you're working on the rest of your face, this has the time to dry and be very firm. Now coming in with some red lipstick, I'm just outlining that original line that I traced, because I just want to pop it out more, and then once that's done, I'll go ahead and leave it to dry. Now for this look, I really wanted to have some crazy eyebrows, so I went ahead and concealed them. So all you're going to need is a glue stick, and just keep stacking on that face paint, and they're going to be practically concealed before you know it. Now I'm using the same technique that I used to map out the mouth for the eyebrows, and this just makes things so much easier. And the colors that I chose for the eyebrows were black and red. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with this, because at first I was like, should I do black or should I do red? So the mix of them together seemed really cool to me, because it just turned into like this really kind of vibrant burgundy shade. Now I'm coming in with some blue paint, and this is going to be for drawing some nice diamonds for her eyes. Now you want to go ahead and start off right below the eyebrows that we just created. You want to go ahead and bring this down all the way to the lower lid, and then you want to do the other side of the diamond, the peak below, right below her waterline. Now I did leave a little bit of space, ever so slightly, right below her waterline, just because I wanted to go ahead and come in with some black eyeshadow, just to give my eye a little bit more depth. Remember, this isn't a happy clown, this is an evil clown, so I wanted to hollow out the eyes as much as I can, but still bring that clown into it. So here's exactly what I was seeing, and I'm also going to be using that black shadow to go ahead and contour her whole entire face, to hollow out a little bit of her cheekbones, and also to contour the nose so it just looks a little bit more creepier. Now for this clown in particular, I actually did not do a red usual clown nose. I did not do it on purpose, it kind of just slipped from me, even though that would be the most iconic part of a clown, but hey, I guess it happens. For this part, I'm just coming with that same lipstick that I used to outline the mouth, and I'm going to be just pretty much filling the whole entire mouth in. At this point, the latex is pretty much dried up, so it's a little bit more easier to work with, and it's not sliding around. Now for this step, it is a little bit time consuming, but it definitely is worth it. I basically took some fake nails and I filed them down and cut them into the right sizes that I wanted. And coming in with the latex, I'm going to be placing these as fake teeth all around the mouth. Now, you could go ahead and do this, or you could go ahead and opt out from doing this, but this really is what gives it that very creepy vibe to the whole look. Now, it does take some time and patience, guys, so that I will tell you, but it definitely is worth it, I guarantee. Now I'm coming in with more latex and a little bit of a strip of that tissue, and that's gonna pretty much serve as the gums, you could say. Now I'm coming in with details, so I want to be adding some black paint all around the teeth just to create that hollow feeling around the teeth, like if that was an actual real mouth. I went ahead and painted the strips. I let them dry a little bit, and now I'm just going to be applying fake blood to the whole mouth region. You could add splatters, you can add dripping blood, whatever it is that you like. It makes it look a little bit more realistic. I did not get this in the clip, but I did went ahead and put a little bit of brown and yellow to the teeth to give it more of a worn out teeth effect, you could say. I'm just adding scrapes and making her look really messy and gory, and she looks really pretty, you know? Here I'm just coming in to add a little bit of depth to the whole entire look and just make it look like she's crying and just make her look really, really gory and gross and, you know. Fortunately, I did lose the last clips where I went a little bit more into depth, but I did not notice that my camera stopped recording. But basically what I did was I came in with a little bit more of black and brown to add that depth around the mouth that was needed. And I also added a wig to her so she can look even more creepier, and I went a little bit more below on the paint and all that. So that's pretty much how it turned out. I did take videos and pictures, and for the pictures I went ahead and edited in some white contacts so she could look a little bit more creepier. But if you do have white contacts, it will work amazingly great. I just went ahead and put them kind of photoshopped, I guess. But I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you guys so much for watching, and just make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Bye.